force will be with you.
Well, hello again and welcome to another episode of Hey, What's Next? You might be wondering what the Commodore 64 Star Wars game has to do with today's topic. It's not really about the game, but it's more related to that very short audio clip of "The Force will be with you." When I acquired this game a long time ago, that short digitized voice clip blew my mind. Fast forward about 35 years, and now my iPhone can not only digitize my voice in high quality audio, but it can now speak to me using my voice, artificially of course. Chances are you already heard an AI-produced voice in entertainment, advertisements, or training. If you watched The Mandalorian's episode from Season 3 that had Luke Skywalker, the voice was not done by Mark Hamill, but was produced artificially. If you've heard or seen an ad on any media device, you have probably heard an AI-produced voiceover. While these professional examples are interesting to listen to, the process of creating those voices can be time-consuming and/or expensive and pretty much out of reach of most of us, but not anymore. You can now train your iPhone to create a digital voice that sounds like you after some fairly easy training. Apple's new personal voice in iOS 17 is an accessibility feature. It is touted as a function designed for those who might be diagnosed with an ailment that could lead to the loss of speech. After updating my iPhone software and having tested it out, I can say that it can produce a voice that definitely mimics my voice. So let's see what's involved in setting this up, sample a bit of audio, and see what we think of the final results. This is what's next. Well, here we are running iOS 17, and we're going to create the personal voice for myself on this phone. And we know that this is going to take some time to do it. I have a sound barrier set up around here. You can't see it. We'll take a picture of it, show it now. And basically this sound barrier is hopefully going to help with the sound of the actual recording itself. So now we're going to go into settings. We're going to select accessibility. And this is where we're going to go to personal voice. Share across devices, allow apps to request use. We're going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to create a personal voice. We're going to go ahead and there we go. So as you can see here on the screen, that we're going to read 150 phrases aloud, which may take about 15 minutes. We're going to see how long that actually takes. I'm not going to show you the whole process. I don't want you to create another voice that sounds like me. We're going to generate your personal voice, communicate with live speech. So I'm going to just leave that on the screen for a moment. And we're going to go ahead and click continue. So right now we need to find a quiet place. Basically, record yourself in a room that has minimal echo and background noise. Record aloud at a consistent volume as if you're having a conversation. Keep your device about 6 to 12 inches away, which I'm going to kind of lean in, and take your time. After you read each phrase aloud, a new one appears. You can save and close your session at any time. So we're going to try to complete this. Currently right now, as you can see, the time is 7:27. All right, so it says, record the phrase shown below. iPhone will analyze sound quality when you're done. I'm creating a personal voice with my iPhone. It says that we're ready to go, and you can actually click listen. I'm creating a personal voice with my iPhone. Okay, so we have everything, and it is now 7:28. So let's begin. According to the 1990 census, it is the largest city. The city's industries include food processing and the creation of clothing. What if we move the meeting to the next month? Corn is used to make many commercial products. And there we go. We have it. It says, "You're done. Congratulations. You successfully finished recording all the phrases and are ready to create your personal voice." So let's see what happens next. Prepare your personal voice. Sure. Allow. Charge and lock your iPhone. Your personal voice will be generated only while the iPhone is charging and locked. And you'll receive a notification when it's done. And when we get to that, then we'll continue this project. All right, here we are, next day. My personal voice is ready. So, what does it sound like? Again, keep in mind, this is all done on the phone. I do have my airplane mode is on. So this is just a still image of what the screen looked like when I saw it. So let's go ahead and we're going to go into some sample text. So I have two tests here. So the first one, we're just going to copy this, and to activate the functionality, you're going to want to go to your system settings, again, accessibility, live speech, and you want to make certain that live speech is on. So here we go. We got the first one. I'm going to triple click the side button. 1, 2, 3. And you get this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off my microphone here, and I'm going to paste in the text, and we're going to let it play.
This is a test of my personal voice in iOS 17. We've come a long way since that Commodore 64 Star Wars game.
Not bad, considering this is all done on this iPhone. So let's go ahead, and we're going to take the second text. I'm going to copy it into here. We're just going to paste it.
It's amazing that my iPhone could take a sample of 150 phrases and turn it into a synthesized voice on this handheld computer.
Again, knowing that this is an accessibility feature for those that may be losing their voice, and to still talk to your family in a somewhat mimicked voice is amazing. We have to remember that this is the first iteration. Imagine where this could go in the next 1, 2, or 3 years from now with improved software and improved hardware. Is this new feature perfect? No. But I think that's the wrong expectation. For what it was designed and marketed to do, I think it accomplished the goal very well. The personal voice training portion, while a bit tedious, wasn't terrible, and the time it took my iPhone to set up the voice wasn't bad. Before going to bed, I locked the iPhone and placed it on the charger. When I woke up, the iPhone let me know that the voice was created and ready for use. Of course, your results may vary. While the final voice sounds robotic, hearing my voice coming from the phone is very interesting, if not a bit creepy. What about security? Couldn't someone just steal my personal voice from the iPhone or from the cloud? Well, if Apple's to be believed, the voice is locked to my account and all the process happens on the phone, not in the cloud. If you find this technology interesting and your iPhone, iPad, or Mac supports this feature, I say give it a try. You can check the system requirements on Apple's website. You'll want to allow for 20 to 30 minutes to read through the 150 phrases. I know that I've heard 15, but 20 to 30 is better. Keep in mind that you'll want to be about 12 inches from the microphone, speak clearly, and don't rush through it. As I'm an Apple user, I was curious about what is available on the Android platform that is similar to Apple's personal voice. If you know of anything, write it down in the comments below to let others know what's available. Well, that's it for this episode. And I was just thinking, since my iPhone can sound like me, let's have it lead us out of this video.
Well, that wraps up this episode. If you enjoy this, please click the like button, and if you want to stay up with the latest on learning new things or tinkering with technology, it would be awesome if you could click that subscribe button to grow this channel. Please feel free to check out some of my other videos. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode of Hey, What's Next?